everyone, it's Muriel. I have another treat bag tutorial to share with you. So sit down and let's get to creating. So I found this pack of paper in my stash. It is by Andrea Bethke. It is the Fairy Tale Club collection. It's Halloween. It came, I probably had 7 sheets of double-sided paper. You're looking at what I have left. And 2 sheets of cut aparts. One side had the days of the month, 31 to be exact, and then this one had several cut aparts that I have been using. And there was also a pack, of ephemera, and you can kind of see all the goodness that was included. I have it all scattered to my right as I am using it. So I thought I'd make these treat bags that I found from a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm going to put the links down below, so just bear with me. Today, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm trying to do this during my lunch hour. And as I mentioned to many of you, I have some work being done in the house, so the craft room is right side up. I can barely move where I'm sitting right now, so I'm hoping that things don't start falling like the cutter has already fallen on the floor, so we're going to leave it there. But let's get started. So you're going to need a sheet of paper that you're going to cut down to 8 1/4 by 11. So I am using a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, cardstock, right? I didn't have to pull out my 12 by 12 sheet. So 11 this way, 8 1/4 this way. And you're going to do some scoring. And I'll give you those numbers, but I've already cut this out for you. So you're going to put it in your score tray, and you're going to, this is 11 side, and you're going to score it at 1 3/4, 5 1/4, 7, and 10.5. That's your score numbers that you're going to do on the 11-inch side. Oh, excuse me. And then you're going to turn it to the top. Now, this is the 8.5 inch side, or 8 1/4. And you're going to score it at 1 3/4 and 6 3/4. And then what you're going to do is some cutting. And again, I'm going to show you the tutorial, so it'll be better now that it's already out there. I don't have to recreate it. So let's get started and score these, burnish these edges here. It makes a really cute treat box. The one I made looks like this. I am using all of the elements from the paper collection to make it look cute. I have this one stuffed with candy. I can't get to a lot of my stuff. Like I wanted to put a spider on here. I wanted to put some puffy stickers, but I can't get to them. And I probably still have time, but this is just what it's going to look like for now. It's really heavy. And this is paper on this black one is either 80-pound or 100-pound. It's really heavy duty. I actually like the 65-pound better. So just so you'll know, you can use either. So I'm just going to varnish these edges here. Hope I'm doing it the right direction. Okay, so it should be like this, yes. Okay, and I'm just going to do it with my fingers. I'm not going to use the score tool for that. Okay, so now what you're going to do is put some tape along this side here. And I have some, I don't know if this is a 1/4 inch tape or not. Let's get my scissors out. I just cleaned them. They were quite gummy. So, and one thing she says is to put it close to the score edge, which I normally do the opposite. So, I got that little tidbit that I'm going to pay attention to from the person who created the video. And again, I'm going to put that link down below. Okay, so I'm going to do this like this. Now, what I've been liking to do is to decorate these before I put the box together, right? Because I think it's a lot easier. I know that this is going to be my top. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and round the corners of the lid. And I'm about ready to throw this Becky Higgins punch away corner puncher because it's not doing right. You can see it here, how the corners are edged. So I know that's going to be my top. So if I was to, which eventually it will go like this, and I probably can just do this part now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the tape off. And add a little glue. Again, this is 65-pound weight paper. When I was working with the 100-pound, I didn't have to do this, but I'm going to do it nonetheless. And then I'm going to close it up here, just like so. Now, I know that this is going to be my front. So what I'm going to do is I've cut out a background in this cute spiderweb paper. I'm just going to ink up my dauber here so that I can distress the edges. And I'm just going to make these until this paper runs out because, like I said, I have some folks at work I want to give these to. So I am going to, and I thought I already did this. Oh, it was that one. Okay, so let me get my tape. I've been loving using this. So I'm going to thank my friend Jody, who sold this to me during a Facebook sale she had. This tape is awesome. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is just kind of cut it like this, because using the scissors gets real sticky. Well, let's just do that. I just had to clean them because it just doesn't. And you're probably saying, why don't you tear it? Because it doesn't tear right. There we go. So, scissors sticky again. But that's okay. I'll clean them again. Okay, so we're going to get this tape down. I've already inked it. Yes. And then I do have something that I want to put on top of this. So I have another cut apart, and it's of the young girl, young witch. And I want to ink the edges of this as well. This collection is really pretty. It has oranges and lavender, orange and lavender, teals, light blues. Really, really pretty. Really keeping with the term fairy tale. So let's go ahead and get this up. Okay. Now some of the side doesn't have any glue, so let's just get this over here. Okay. So, and I'm going to focus because I need to make sure that this is toward the bottom so that we can see the majority of her face. Okay. So you see this is going to kind of go right like this. Then when it opens up, that's going to cover the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her on. Go ahead and get this tape off. This tape is dangerously sticky. It probably would make a good fly swatter. You remember those fly swatters? You probably didn't grow up in the neighborhood I did, but we would have the flies, and my mother would have that fly thing hanging from this light. And by the end of the day, it was full of flies. And I went somewhere recently. I think it was my daughter went to college. We went to a restaurant, and they had it hanging there. And I said, no, 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 no. We cannot, Mommy cannot eat here. No. So let me make sure I got this right. It's facing the back. I'm just going to lay this on here. There we go. My favorite tool. Then I have some things I want to decorate on top of this. Let me make sure I have it. It was just two little things. One was this cat, and I'm just gonna pop him up on some tape. And I'm using this Holy sticky stuff. I kind of saw this on somebody's channel, and she used it faithfully, and I thought, why haven't I been doing that? This is perfect. Although this is pretty tall, it kind of really is lift up off the paper, off the paper really high. I usually don't want it that high, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's get in here and let's just get maybe some of the circles out. So we can put one here. And then we can cut maybe a piece like this to go like that. We'll make sure we cut that so it's not shown. Here we go again with the scissors and the glue. There we go. And then we need to get something on his tail so that it stays. And I'm just going to cut a little snippet there. Okay. Okay, let's pull this up. I don't even know when Halloween is. I know it is at the end of the month. I am in one swap, the one swap I participate in for Halloween with Louisa, my crafty boutique. And we've agreed this year to swap pocket letters. So that's going to be interesting. Pocket letters. So I had to dig in my pocket letter diary, and because I don't see those a lot now. They've kind of faded out, but they're really cute. I had fun making the one I did. So that's the only swap I'm in. I do have a package that I am going to send out to some friends, but these, otherwise it'll be treat bags. Otherwise it'll just be treat bags, but I think that's fun too, because I have some really fun little things that I'm putting inside. Okay, so I know that that was going to go there, and there was something else that was going to go here. Oh, here it is. I had the word 31. So back to the sticky. Let's see here. Let's just cut these snippets off. We'll put one here and one here. See, this may be too wide, so we'll cut it. Okay, and then I just have some stars, and I'm just going to put glue on those. Those don't need to be. Gonna put one there, and then I have an orange one, and these came with the ephemera pack. So we'll put that one there. Then we will put the 31 here. Right now it doesn't look like a treat bag, but it will when I finish. Okay. So hopefully I'll be in this room the you know, properly by the weekend and able to get to the things that I need to get to. So we're going to put the 31 here. I think that was it. I think there was a, I don't even know, but we'll just keep going. Okay, so that's on there. Now let's go ahead and close the card up. And what you're going to do is lay those two edges down and make sure that your box is straight, right? So let's start with first putting some glue, like a nice circle of glue on these two inners. And then we want to make sure that our box is straight when we fold it over. that is lined up, right? You don't want a crooked box. And then I think at this point, if you turn it like this, and then I'm going to use my ruler to go in and press down. So now I'm going to kind of like pinch this and then rub my finger along the side. So this box doesn't have the perforated. I was working with my last treat box and it was perforated here, so it knew to bend. So we're just going to help it bend like this and see how that folds over. That seems like a tad bit tall. I don't know why. Let's see here. I'm just going to take a snippet off of, let's see here. It seems a little, just a little bit. And it's interesting because just a little bit will throw it off. Okay, so when you fold that over, you have your lid. Of course, it's over the 31, but that's fine. I could have lowered it down some. I wonder if I can, still can. No, it has the glue on there, so we don't want to touch that. Back to the bottom. Okay, here you're going to do some glue here. And I'm just going to write my name in the middle. And then making sure your box is level. Okay, open her up. Okay, so there we have. Now we got to focus on our back. And what I've been doing to the back is just using 3 separate sheets of the paper to become the back. Oh, there's the problem right there. Well, I don't want to bend it too much because 65-pound cardstock will tear up on you. So what I've been doing is I took a bunch of sheets and I just ripped them on each edge, like so, you can see. And I know that my measurements for this here needs to be at least 4 3/4 inches long. So I'm just going to cut this strip here. I'm going to line it up, and then I'm just going to put it in my cutter at 4 3/4. Cut that like so. And then I'm going to determine what's going to go where. So I'll start with maybe the black and white strip, and then move on to the orange and white, and then the purple, like so. Okay, so let's just get these down. I'm just going to put some glue on it. And because the edges are ripped like that, you know, if part of it doesn't stay down, I think that's fine. It's just going to add to the look. So that's lined up. So I'm going to turn that over and just use my hand to press that down. Okay, then the second one will be this orange piece. Actually, I'm just going to cut it just a little. Oh, this paper's thick. Just to make it a little bit more narrower. Okay. And again, glue. And I could have used that purple too. That would have been pretty. And then I just want to make sure that they're lined up and that they are straight. Okay, and then the last piece is the purple with the orange hearts. Okay. There we go. Press it down. And then the last piece you're going to need is, oops, oh goodness, the lid. Put these over here. The top of your box here. And you're going to cut that piece to 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So it will look like this. And you're going to round the corners because the bottom of the box lid, the top of the box lid is cornered. So you're going to corner yours. So let's do this side here. And then this corner here. And you see that's going to lay on there like so. So back to the glue. Okay. Okay. Turn her over and press her down. Okay, I know that I would have had a sentiment, and it's probably this one here, magical and mischievous. So I'm just going to glue that one. I'm not going to pop it up because the cat and 31 are popped up. So we'll leave this one flat. And she does look mischievous because her hands are behind her back. Okay. So there's your front of the box. And when you flip her over, that looks like that. I wish I would have lowered that. I probably still can. I'm just afraid to lift her up because I did put glue on it. Let's see if we can. Oh, good, we can. Okay. Let's lower her down some. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. That worked out in my favor. So if I was to put this together, just put a clip on it for now. That 31 needs to go like right here. Perfect. And then she just needs, I think I don't even know what I had. There's just, you could put a pumpkin right there. Let's do that. Let's just get a pumpkin on here. And I think when I get my spiders, I'm going to stick a spider right there. And I'm going to call that done. Now I want to show you how, oh, then on my back part, I want to add one of these here. So what I want to do is, where is my cutter? Here it is. I want to kind of cut this down some. It's just a little bit too big. Let's narrow it some on all sides. And then I'll probably write my name across it, like in red. I don't know why red, but I think red will be kind of a spin-off of like blood. Okay, so let's go ahead and corner around this as well. So like I said, I'll put the link down to the tutorial that I found on in my comment section. It's a really easy to follow, and she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and they always usually have fun Halloween projects. And I don't know how many years back it goes, but it's always good to have a variety of boxes to make for Halloween. Okay, so let's get this down. And then we're going to, I'll show you what I'm stuffing them with. I just love these colors. So I've made like 2 blacks so far, and I have another orange one that I've made. So isn't that fun? Oh, and then the last little thing, the closure. The closure I am using is a Velcro. That's what you call a Velcro sticker. Let me just cut this here. So I cut them in half because they just need a little bit. So you pull off the one side that's sticky, and you put it close to the edge. I find that close to the edge is better than somewhere in the middle. Okay, I put that there. I make sure I press it down really good. And then I'm just going to peel the plastic off of the opposite sticky side while I'm holding it down to the Velcro. And then when you press it down, just barely cut off her face. There's your box. Now, if you wanted to put a string through it, you can, but again, these are for folks at work. It's just going to be bust the box open and eat it up. So those are the 2 that I've made. Now I want to show you how I'm going to stuff it. So this is one that's not stuffed. So first thing I have in the treat bag is the omega-3 trail mix. And then I have 2 pieces of chocolate. These are the Hershey Nuggets with the almonds, which are delish. And then this weekend, I picked up, and I think they're in the hallway, so I cannot reach them because I will probably fall over if I get up and try to get out of here because this room is such a hot mess. But I have some high chews, so there's going to be 2 high chews in here. And then I seem to have run out of shred from the gift shred that someone gifted me, but I'm going to use these little black circles. And then I went back in my drawer and I found more shred that someone had gifted me. I keep it because it's already pre-mixed, so it's perfect. So let's just pull off some of this, just enough to kind of shove down in there. This already has the sticky part on it, so I'm just going to pull it off. Close her up and stick her like this. These are just adorable. Just adorable. So there you have it. This one has vampire on the back. So these Halloween treat boxes, thank you guys for your patience. I really appreciate you hanging in there watching me create these. Like I said, I will put that tutorial down below, and I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Thanks again. Bye now.